Dandan Min recipe serves 4. 1 tablespoon dried shrimp. 3/4 cup hot water. 1/4 cup Szechuan preserved vegetables. 6 tablespoons vegetable oil. 4 cups chicken stock. 1 pound Asian noodles or 12-ounce dried Asian noodles with width between linguine and fettuccine, or 12-ounce of linguine. 4 green onions, whole. 1 tablespoon sesame seeds. For the dandan sauce, 2 tablespoons dark soy sauce. 2 tablespoons light soy sauce. 1 tablespoon rice vinegar. 2 tablespoons sesame paste. 1 tablespoon chili oil. 2 tablespoons sesame oil. 1 tablespoon granulated sugar.
Our next dish is dandan noodles. So what we have here, we have our noodles. We have our dried shrimp, which we've reconstituted in hot water. We have our Chinese preserved vegetables, chicken stock, dark soy sauce, light soy sauce. We have our sesame seed paste, rice wine vinegar, sugar. We have our chili oil, just going to give it a nice punch. We have our Shaoxing wine. And for garnish, we're going to use toasted sesame seeds, which we've already toasted earlier. And we have a beautiful julienne of green onions. They look all curly like this because what they did is you julienne them and we dropped them into a bowl of ice water, and they will naturally come curly and beautifully nice like this. Okay, so we're going to begin our process by blanching our noodles, and we're going to probably cook the noodles 90%, because what's going to happen is we're going to blanch this. We're going to drain them. While this is draining, we're going to start our sauce. All right, so we're going to go and blanch these right now. We have our boiling water here. The water is slightly salted. I always salt my water when I'm blanching noodles. And we're just going to drop these right in. Now you notice that the noodles were rolled in a ball, so it takes about a minute or two before I can start breaking them up. I'm just moving them around right now. There we go, one just beginning to break up. There we go. So you can see it's coming apart. This other one's a little slower, but it's getting there. Probably going to take about 2-3 minutes and they should be ready. Almost there. Yep, ready to go. Turn this off. I'm going to strain it right here. I have my strainer ready. While this is draining, we're going to start our sauce procedure. Okay. Got my mixing bowl. So We're going to add our chicken stock. Our soy. Dark and light. Our sesame paste. This is going to be a really flavorful sauce. Again, we've got sesame paste, we've got our soys going, we have our vinegar, spicy chili oil. So we got spicy, we have sour, we have sugar, we got the sweet going. Again, you can see the theme of hot, sour, sweet, spicy. We have our sesame oil. This is going to be a wonderful dish. Going to mix this well together. Our next step for this sauce, we're going to begin by stir frying the shrimp and the preserved vegetables. I'm going to drain the shrimp water. It's going to give a lot of flavor to this. The reason why I'm draining the liquid out is I'm going to stir fry this. It's going to splatter if there's too much liquid in there. All right, so we're going to take, again, the dried shrimp. You can see they were dried. These are the dried salted ones, and by reconstituting them in hot water, they become softened. And these are preserved vegetables. All right, I'm going to take this over to our wok here. Get this wok nice and hot. I'm going to get some oil. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons. We're going to get this nice and hot. See how it's nicely swirling around the wok? That's just about right. All right, here we go. You can already smell the shrimp and the preserved vegetables. The shrimp give it a nice pungent aroma. My sauce here, and we're going to add this right in. We're going to let this come to a boil and let it thicken a little, and we're going to add our noodles to it, and we're ready to go. Okay, remember again, the noodles are probably cooked about 90% of the way, and we're going to finish cooking the 10% into the sauce. And that's why it's important not to cook the noodles all the way prior to doing this dish because you want the noodles to cook in the sauce so your noodles will absorb all the wonderful flavors from the sauce. And if your noodles are cooked 100% at the beginning, when we add this as you simmer it in the sauce, they'd probably become overcooked. Nothing worse than overcooked noodles, so again, make sure your noodles are cooked no more than 90% of the way. And again, if you're doing a large party, you can probably have the noodles cooked off the day before, and you could probably even have this sauce somewhat cooked to maybe 90% finished. And then when your party arrives, you can just heat your sauce and combine the noodles and finish cooking it. It's a quick dish, as you can see. And wonderful. This is one of those dishes that I don't think I've met very few people that don't like this dish. Even those that swear that they don't like dried shrimp, when they taste the dish, they have no idea how wonderful it all comes together. Okay, this is about right, so I'm going to add the noodles to this right now. And again, it's good that we have our strainer here because we want to strain the noodles, get all the moisture out, because we don't want to add any unwanted liquid to this sauce to water it down. We're going to let the sauce come to a boil again, let it simmer for about a minute, and we'll be ready. Okay, we're good. Now I'm going to bring this over to our plate, our bowl. Then we're going to finish garnishing with our green onion, toasted sesame seeds. Wow, this smells wonderful. You talk about a mouth-watering dish. This is a mouth-watering dish right now as I'm serving this up. I can't wait to try it. Traditionally served with a little sauce. We're going to take our little of our sauce here. Our toasted sesame. Our green onion. Now if you want a green onion, of course you can add more green onion. But there you have it. This is our Dan Dan noodles ready to go. Enjoy.